What's up, Aquarius? All right, guys. I know this is another pop-up reading, but I got this download this morning. I meant to put it on there on the timeline this morning, but I got so busy, which is a great thing. So I'm excited. So the download I got last night after I don't know, did a reading before, was Aquarius, they tried it. They really did. They tried it. And it was a whole community of people that was after your gift. That was after your enlightenment. That was after your light. They was just after your energy. Okay? And the kicker is that they had contemplated this for a long time. They got other people that originally was not in the situation to go along with them. Okay? And the thing about us is that we are truth seekers, we're truth tellers. And basically, that's all we want is the truth. And my situation is I dreamt it. I dreamt everything before it happened. So another thing, like I said, part of the gift. They wanted you to doubt yourself. They wanted you to doubt your intuition. They wanted you to doubt your spirit team. But that was not happening for the most of us. So again, what I got was they tried it. And for some of us, it was a sequence of tests to see if you were prepared, if you were ready for your divine purpose, if you were ready for this new journey, this new pathway, and to see if you were ready for what is coming for us Aquariuses, okay? We are under divine protection, okay? So again, they tried it. They tried to test us. They tried to belittle us. They tried to make us feel insecure and unworthy of their love, of their attention. Like I said, it was a community of people. Hi, thank you. So again, this was our final test. I do believe for a lot of us, if you're not in this energy already, the final test will be coming. For me, I feel like I just passed it. So again, hi, Joel Stern. So again, the final test is among us, okay? So again, let me just start with this. Again, thank you, Aquarius. Thank you, guys. Subscribe to the tribe if you're not a subscriber already. And if you are, come on back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Show me what we need to see, Spirit. Okay, yeah. Somebody actually tried to court you, okay? They try to get you to think that, you know, in your mindset that this was going to be a relationship. But if you see in the card, one person is not interested. They're not interested. They're kind of looking away, right? So again, they tried to mess with your mind that this was going to be some type of courtship, but they knew, and you knew on a distant horizon, that the energy wasn't mapping, it wasn't mathing, it was not equivalent. These people were not on our frequency, okay? And they knew that. But again, they came with the charm. They came with knowing that you were from your heart, playing on your heartstrings, playing on your emotions, which us Aquariuses rarely show. So we show them, you know that we fucks with you, right? You know that. So again, people took our kindness for weakness and played on it. Lovers acting like they wanted to court us. Friends that acted like they were down with us. Best friends. People like that. So again, they played on us where they weren't really interested in that. Some of them just want friends with benefits. Some of them just wanted your energy. Give me more. 4 is also about stability. They basically felt like they were going to be stable if they was in your energy, or if they can get with you or make you think that, you would give them some of your abundance. Okay? Poverty. They wanted you to be in poverty, Aquarius. They wanted you to be down and out. They wanted you to lose things that you built. You also could have been dealing with people that had this poverty mindset. They were in poverty. Basically, like the Five of Pentacles, a 10, a completion. Okay? But again, that's why they tried to play on your energy, play on your heartstrings, court you. Realizing if you would have met them in some other way, you wouldn't have been interested. You wouldn't have been interested. They wasn't really interested in really quoting you. Yeah, they knew you were great fortune. You were coming from rags to riches, even if you fell on hard times. For some of them, they used your hard times against you, to go against you, to play with you, just to see what they can get out of you, just to see what you knew. So again, you got great fortune. This came out last night. You got great fortune headed your way. A lot of people knew that. As you see, I'm living my life like I'm golden, living my life. Thank you, HO93. Living my life like I'm golden. But first I had to cut out these poverty mindset people. And one of them I thought was a genuine person, but you can't tell me nothing, really can't. When spirit and our divine protection really wants to let us know, I had dreams about everything. Even about the man sleeping with other women, being with other women. Oh, that's just your mindset. You always thinking negative of me. No, that's not true. I really thought you were somebody I can trust it, but it was too many red flags that could not be painted pink. So I knew he was part of my ops. He kept defending the op. He kept hanging with the op, making it was excuse that he had to still live there. So what? Pay your rent and that's it. You don't got to coincide with them. But again, hanging with my ops, defending my ops, makes you my op. Makes them our op. So again, they knew that you had greater fortune. 6 + 2 is 8, abundance. Infinity. Again, infinity of abundance. Okay, can't make it up. We were dealing with a lot of fake people. A lot of people that had masks on, like a masquerade. You don't know who's at the masquerade ball until they reveal who they are. Usually by the end of the ball, right? Usually by the end of the ball or the party or whatever it is, or sometimes never. People keep that mask on all through the whole charade. And that's what they wanted to take us through. That's what they took us through, Aquarius. They took us through a charade of problems. It was like a party to them. The whole community was involved in watching. They wanted us in bad health. They wanted us to stress about it. They wanted us in the hospital. They wanted us sick. But now, guess what's happening to them? Bad health, issues, in the hospital, in and out. Their mind isn't right. Their mind wasn't right to begin with. And for a lot of them, they knew that we can see right through that mask. We can see right through the whole charade. We were that gifted. All right, Spirit, that's 5. Any more? What I tell you, bottom of the deck is still the community. It was a whole community of people. 39, my favorite number now. It was a whole community of folks trying to watch your downfall, okay? You were dealing with people that was a thief, stealing from you, stealing your energy, stealing your ideas, stealing whatever they can steal. They tried to steal your gift. And the whole community watched this. A whole group of people watched this. They watched this happen. They knew it was part of the plan. Any more for Aquarius before we get to the tarot cards? Some of you guys could have bought a house. You could have moved to a house. Like I did, I had to get away. Now these people are stuck in toil and labor. They wanted you stuck there. They wanted you stuck there. But for a lot of you, you worked very hard No matter what people threw your way, you worked hard on yourself. You worked hard to get the money. You worked hard to stay busy. To stay busy. Okay? No matter what you had to do to get away from that community. Yeah, occupation. No matter what you had to do to get away from that community, those people, probably to buy a house, to get yourself out of that situation. Thank you, Michael Elite Senior. All right. So yes, Aquarius, you had to work hard to get to where you're at, to get to where you're going. And again, with the card being in the middle, you have great fortune headed your way. And infinite great fortune. The universe is about to pour down on you. It is the age of the Aquarius. It is the golden age as well. So this is our time to shine, right? And Pluto being direct in Aquarius finally, because retrograde is when all that stuff happened for me. Show me Aquarius current energy. Using the Aleister Crowley Tarot. We'll be doing Pisces after this, okay? Oh, here we go. All right, yes, we have victory and the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the High Priestess behind it, okay? So, yes, we are now stepping into victory. You're getting attention, you're getting accolades with the 6 here, also moving forward, okay? But again, you're getting noticed, you're getting victory. Hi, Mamacita. Okay, but again, with the Hierophant, number 5, it was changes that we had to go through and deal with. We also had to learn the lesson. Our spiritual, how do I say this? Our spiritual ranking. I do got new hair. I got a new attitude. Girl, wait till I tell you about today. Your reading was right. So, but yes. Woo, child. I'm going to hit that 15K mark November. So they better watch out. So again, the High Priestess and the Hierophant are matches. Okay, that's their divine counterpartner. But again, you had to learn some spiritual lessons. You had to go through a spiritual change. And with all that, you're getting accolades. You're getting noticed. Okay, if you're not, you will be. You're having a victory over all this bullshit, all that poverty they try to throw your way. People trying to act like they recording you, even though they weren't really interested in you. They were just interested in your energy, your abundance, what you got coming in. All along, they were false. They were fake. They were wearing a mask, okay? They wanted you in bad health, but guess what's happening now? They're in bad health. And a lot of them are going to have to work on themselves, work at jobs, do whatever they got to do to get where they need to be. Where we did the work. We went through the toil and labor. We went through it all to get where we're going. And again, we're going to be victorious. We're going to be seen. We're going to be noticed. We're going to be getting the attention if we're not already. And again, with the Hierophant here, some of you guys could have been dealing with the Taurus or a Pisces because they're both here. But again, this is about spiritual ranking, learning that lesson, having that protection. God was with us all that time, trying to tell us to pay attention to our intuition at all times. Pisces energy, but we also had to keep some things to a hush because a lot of us revealed too much too soon about who we was, who we are, or what we was aiming for in life, how we wanted to be victorious, maybe even this great fortune coming in. So they knew a little too much, Aquarius, about us. Some of them might even have gotten tarot readings, pull cards on us, try to be like us in our gift, our spiritual ranking, but you cannot do that without doing the work. You cannot do that if you're low vibrational. You can't do that if you're out hanging with the community. You can't do that if your intentions are always unpure. You can't do that. That's not fully tapped in. So again, they tried it, Aquarius. They truly did. They tried it. And again, for a lot of us, we are approaching or going through or just went through our last test. It was a test. Yes, doing magic on us. Ooh, champ. That popped right out in reverse. Lust in reverse. And the devil. This is the past. Please remember tarot has no gender. And the timeline is going to be different for everyone. Past, present, future is going to be different. And this will not resonate with everyone. I hope it does, but it cannot. All right. Some of us are not all high vibrational Aquariuses. Okay. But again, we went through toxic relationships. We went through people that was obsessed with us. We went through with people that tried to trick our mind, have us in bondage. Okay. And people that wanted to mislead us in the direction using lust. Using things, again, with the devil card, using things that they thought appeared to our 3D world, trying to get us out of that spiritual ranking that we was in, that most of us knew that we were in. We came into this knowing this, right? So again, this is in the recent past. We had to defeat the devil. We had to fight the lust. We had to fight the urges, okay? I was dealing with somebody that couldn't even last 2 minutes. So I don't know how that was lust. All right. 5 of Wands, try to keep us in chaos, strife. Want us to battle ourselves, go against ourselves. And that is the greatest defeat ever, is to go against yourself. You know, again, with the 5s here, a whole bunch of changes was happening for us. A whole bunch of changes might be still happening. Okay? But again, as Pluto goes direct, so are we. We're going direct. That Pluto in retrograde, we learned the lessons. We learned the lessons. We learned the lessons. And if we didn't, then we got to complete a whole new cycle of karmic lessons. But a lot of us learned the lessons. That's how we defeated the devil. That's how we stopped that temptation. That's how we redirected that lust. Go over there and hump on that little low vibrational hooker down there. I'm not no hooker. I want something that's real. People want something that's real. We don't want that fake shit, that fake love, that fake courting. Why you want to go and hump on Carnation, right? So again, the Queen of Swords, Queen and King of Swords, we had to stick up the sword. Look, she ain't coming to play. She cutting people's head off with their head. You want to play with me? And for a lot of us, yes, they wanted us to get back into that unhealed energy. They wanted us to act uncouth, right? They wanted us to follow and fall into their lust, into their temptation. But a lot of us had that spiritual ranking, that spiritual knowledge, paying attention to our intuition. We was like, oh, no, I don't think so. Liquor. Again, they wanted us to have strife within our life, within inside of us. That inner chaos, that confusion. But Spirit said, no, not mine. Not mine. They have a divine purpose and mission to be here. Yep. Again, that charm. A lot of them use charm, lust. We're very inconsistent with it too. You know, tried to play on our heartstrings. Like I said earlier, came in. As fast as they came in with those emotions, they went out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Goddamn wishy-washy water signs. So again, like I was saying earlier, I peeped it. I peeped the game. I give people the opportunity to tell the truth. That's all I want. You can be honest with me. I really don't give a damn. Because trust me, once the divine, my spirit guys tell me, whisper what's going on with an individual, I get the dreams. Oh, I don't play. I don't play. I have a backup. A, B, C, and D, because you're not going to play with me. How about that? All right. Bars. All right. What is the immediate future for Aquarius? Oh, here we go. Oh, Three of Cups. It was in reverse, but they said turn it upright. All right, some of you guys. Now I understand, Spirit. You don't know. Three of Cups in reverse, right? It won't be no reconciliation for a lot of people. For a lot of us, especially dealing with the water sign. Because again, some of them just want our energy. That's what they wanted, sister. And we got 555 here. 3-5. So again, it won't be no reconciliation because these people wanted to defeat us in our mind. And again, once we peep game, that's it. Most of them were very jealous, and they're going to be jealous watching us be victorious, watching triumph through all the bullshit they tried to throw our way, getting past that last test. Okay, again, jealousy. Now they're defeated because we're not going to allow them to come back in our energy. There won't be no reconciliation. You're not coming back. You're not celebrating with us. There won't be a celebration. When we get this great fortune, guess who won't? You, Playboy. You ain't getting none of that money. What? New money. Got new money and old money. How about that? Give me more here. Come on, Spirit. Stop playing with me today. Y'all made me do this reading. Ooh, yeah, because we got 10 of Cups. We got the ultimate fulfillment. Who they playing with? So, yeah, I just said that before it came out. We ain't coming playing in our energy. Like my girl said, you better find yourself something safe to do because playing with us isn't what they want. But again, Aquarius, they wanted us to crash out. Oh, I did. I crashed out for a little bit. I say about for a day or two. And then my higher self says, self, girl, please. Who is warning you about that nigglet all that time? Get rid of this nigglet. He's low vibrational anyway. He's not even on your wavelength. And they smell funny. You douse yourself with perfume. These ninjas got body spray. Ain't nothing wrong with body spray, but it's levels to this shit, okay? So, don't even wash his ass half of the time. Girl, morning, noon, and night, you wash your ass, especially when you toiled and labored and went to work. All right. How these people see you now, Aquarius? Let me see how they see you now, Aquarius. Because in the immediate future, it ain't coming back around. There will not be no reconciliation. It will not be pass and go and collecting that $200 with us. Oh, no, sir. Seven of Swords. Or now they feel like you sneaky. Now they feel like you deceptive. But they also see that you're strategizing. You're hit to the game. You're hit to their game. You're hip to all of it. Oh, yeah. And you're focusing on your bag, your pinnacles, your business, your children, your family. Queen of Pentacles energy. That's how they see you. You might be doing things in secret, little hush hush, keeping to yourself. Because you know already the things that you already exposed got people on you like white on rice, dynamite. Oh, come on, Spirit. Here y'all go. Y'all gonna make me flip this whole shit up over here. Give me one more how they see Aquarius sis. All right? Yeah, they might. Now, come on now. You know you ain't right. right on the 10 of cups. All these cards. Oh, 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 really? Aquarius, they thought they was going to leave you emotionally unhappy just because you ain't want to be with them, or they didn't want, or they rejected you. But what they say, rejection is God's protection. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Show me one more, and not the whole deck. Uh-oh, here they go. You're going to make me bend over. Not a wand. Oh, they see you strong, Aquarius. You strong. Mm-hmm. You got the strength. You face your fears. You're bold. You're courageous. You dealt with that shit. You dealt with the devil and the lust. You turned that away. You had to have strong boundaries. You had to fight for a lot of things. So, of course, we're strong. Why wouldn't we be? A lot of us been through a lot of stuff before this last cycle, this last phase in our life, or this last test. We've been through a lot. And again, like I was saying yesterday, it all built us up to what's about to come. We about our patience and everything we invested in is about to pay off big time. A great fortune. A great fortune. For a lot of us, infinite. We can pay our kids and grandkids bills. Legacy wealth. Okay? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Anymore how they see us, because I really don't care. Now I'm starting to sound like Nene. Ooh, the star. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah, they know. They know our mouth is untamable. They know once we heal from their bullshit, oh, yeah, we're going to tell our story. That's what Spirit was telling me. Tell our story. I might write it in a book, okay? Might use other names, you know. But, yeah, they see us pouring into ourselves. They also see us getting our wishes fulfilled because we walk by faith and not by fear. How about that? They see, again, we're speaking up. We have no problem with cussing a ninja out, a nigga out. We don't have no problem because we speak facts, we speak truth, and we walking in our purpose. Yeah, I know, I don't care. And I love your accent with it too. I love your accent. Yeah, they see that we don't care. We really don't. But the thing is, you ain't had to lie. You ain't had to lie, Craig. You ain't had to lie. All you had to do was tell the truth. If you wasn't feeling us like that, we probably would have told you, you know what? Right now, I'm not feeling you like that neither. You don't even take a bath. You like men and women and children. So I'm feeling it's mutual, my buddy. It's mutual, my gal. All right, so show us Aquarius's hopes and fears. But yeah, Aquarius, they see us shining like the star that we are. Not a wands. Okay? A lot of us, we want to make sure want to make sure that we take the action and we're not doing things in haste, that we're not impulsive. We also want to make sure that we're consistent. But we're doing what we need to do with our passions. We're making that impulsive decision, even if sometimes we're scared, even if sometimes we're fearful. But again, like I used to say, feelings are not facts. We can't run off emotions, which most water signs do. We can run off of our fiery passion. In fact, all this bullshit relit our inner flame within inside of us. So they definitely ain't fucking with us now. Now that we lit. We're on fire. We're shining like the star that we are. We're getting that attention. We're going for victory. We're not settling for nothing less. So they best know. Okay, Aquarius, what else is your hopes and fears? Show me Aquarius' hopes and fears. Still getting used to these decks of cards. Oh, Two of Wands. Yes. Again, fire. Got that fire back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. We got direction that we're trying to conquer. Dominion. We're trying to conquer that direction with our fiery dragon, that protection. Because we know we protected. And we're walking already with that armor. Like, uh, uh. What else you got for us? Because we don't took everything. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. Because we got the Most High and our ancestors protecting us. If anything, you need to be scared. Fuck around and find out. Right? So again, we're focusing on the future. We're focusing on them damn Pisces, girl. I told you I had PTSD. Pisces, traumatic stress disease or whatever. Syndrome. But again, yes, we are focused on a new direction, conquering everything in our pathway that we put our heart and mind and our passions to, right? The passions, even though it's fire, it comes from the heart. It comes from our heart chakra. But we don't be up in our feelings because we know feelings aren't facts. We think more logical, like the Hierophant. We feel like, how are we going to manifest things from the spiritual realm and bring it down to this crazy ass 3D? How are we going to do that? Oh, with all the elements. With the elements. Fire, water, air, and the ethers. Right? So again, we're strictly going about our fire, our inner intuition, our inner fire. We're going, look, they're going fast. Fast, and we're doing it fast too. With that little torch. Lighten up the way. Huh. I'm coming from this darkness. Light up that path. I'm coming. I'm coming for everything that I lost. I'm coming for everything that's mine. I'm coming for everything I didn't get. Y'all better stop playing with me, spirit. Show me. I didn't even get it out. That's right, 7 of Wands. Again, more wands. Fire. I'm on fire. That valor. Those standards. That's right, we're putting up the guard. The guard of armor is on us. And if you keep messing with us, you will get burnt. You will get burnt. You know, I had to ask my ancestors, like I was telling Nene, you know, I'm worried about putting somebody, doing something to somebody that's been doing something to me. Spirit said, if you don't put that bitch in that goddamn jar, like that girl told you to. Okay, Spirit. All right, show me more. One more for Aquarius. Then we're going to go on what Aquarius don't see. What Aquarius? All right, what is Aquarius' hopes and fears? So again, Aquarius, your hopes is you want to keep this passion alive. You want to keep going in the new direction, focusing on your future, and you want to keep your guard up. You want to keep those boundaries set. You don't want nobody testing you. They will try. They might try again. But how you already been delivering, I don't think they won't. I think we passed our last test, or you will be passing your last test. This was one more test, they told me. Ooh, the magus, the magician. I just said that, Spirit. I'm not repeating myself, but yes, I will repeat myself. Because now it's right there. Sometimes I speak before the cards even come out. Again, keeping that fire lit, going in that direction of the future, not worry about that past bullshit that we've been through. Because now we know that we have to set, or we're setting better boundaries, more stable boundaries. They got us before when we were a little shaky, flaky, right? Again, because we were always wanting to give people the benefit of the doubt, which I'm not doing no more, right? And again, we want to call our manifestations in from the 3D, from the 5D into the 3D. Because right now we're living in the 3D, unfortunately, from the ethers down here. So again, we know, most Aquariuses know, as above, so below. as within, so without. So we were around people with messed up energy, messed up emotions. That can rub off on us because most of us are impacted. But we have to say, hold, you know what? Check the situation, observe it, which we're great at, and look like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work out anymore. I think I need to exit left or just secretly pack your stuff and go right on out. Get right on out. Move right on out that low vibrational crabby way. Okay? Again, we're getting our manifestations and we want to stay in that passionate energy. We don't want to let that fire go out. We don't want to do that. We want to keep running on that fuel that we want that momentum to keep going. Like I'm out in the field, I want that momentum. Once I make a sale, oh, I'm on fire. You need life insurance, and you need life insurance, and you need life insurance. All right, what does Aquarius don't see coming? Yeah, I be cracking myself up. Oh, champ. Had this in yesterday. The tower in reverse. The tower in reverse. But what we did and how we moved, we avoided a lot of chaos. We avoided a lot of upheaval. People wanted us to have accidents. They wanted to have us feel destructive within inside of who we were, our situations, our situationships. But no, we avoided that upheaval by paying attention to spirit, by paying attention to our intuition, by paying attention to the lessons that we learned. Amen. Yes, a lot of us been in limbo for a little bit. We were still waters, hangman. But when that still waters, again, hanging by the ankh. In that still waters, we got a higher perspective. We got enlightened. We got spoken to again and again and again until we got it, right? Again, that we had to go on a whole new journey. We had to take a risk, walk by faith and not fear, and let the universe, what, catch us. All right, one more spirit. And so again, by avoiding those towers, by avoiding all that chaos and that chaotic energy, woo, child. And with that, we stepped into the divinity, the empress, the emperor as well. And we avoided the oppression, the Ten of Wands. We avoided. We lifted up burdens that were not ours to even carry. Because the empress don't get weighed down by that nobody else's shit. She's open to receive. She sits on that throne. She's ready to receive from the universe. She's luxurious. She's part of luxury. She's abundant in her own right. She's fertile. She's giving birth to new ideas, new aspects of life. She's creating new things. She ain't got time for other people's burdens. And again, the favorite thing they want to say to us, and patience is an art. Patience is an art. Remember they say patience is a virtue? We had to be very patient. Again, we always were divinely protected. It was part of our DNA coding. Okay? So again, we always been protected. Everything, again, it was also directing us for balance. It was directing us for balance to do things in moderation, to pour into ourselves. But a lot of people tried to test our waters. They tried to test that waters. And they also wanted to cause blockages and interferences inside our mind. But nope, we had to get out of our own way. Yep, and now they're very disappointed that they could not cause these blockages for us. All right, Spirit. I didn't want it to be too long. Let's get some truth and scoop out here real quick. So yes, we had one more test, Aquarius. Okay. So now people, especially the ones that tried to court us or have courted us, they missed. They're in conflict because they want to get back in our good energy. They're in conflict, but they also are having aha moment, an epiphany, a realization. Okay? Some of you guys might also have figured out that they had new love, or they're afraid now that they got this aha moment, that you know what, Aquarius, you're looking good and all abundant, you glowing over there. Somebody else might scoop your ass up. Somebody else might want you to be, so they're afraid of you getting back out there. They're having inner conflict now. They're having inner conflict with, it might have been a lot of conflict with you and this person, but now they're having inner conflict because other people might want that energy and do right by you. They know that you're attractive. The hell? You're the goddamn empress. You're the star. You're getting attention. They know that. Yeah, but again, Aquarius, that all them karmics, all them spiritual lessons was just preparing us for divine preparation, for new love, new money, great fortune. They might try to astral travel into us, but it was in reverse. They're blocked. Spirit team will block them too. Come up in the dreams. But again, the spirit team has been showing you, showing us, they've been showing me a lot of people's ways or true intentions through dreams. Like, oh, you're not going to pay attention to the stomach pains you get, bitch. Okay, yep, the deception, the lies, the cheating, the stealing, the deception, the person wearing a mask. They were showing you, Aquarius, all that conflict. Now people are realizing that they played and tried the wrong one. We were dealing with people that had addictions. Okay, addictions, all kinds of ways, obsession. They knew they were toxic, but they're watching you, Aquarius. They're watching everything you do. They're obsessed. They're obsessed, and that's part of their addiction because they're steady trying to watch you and what you're doing. They're probably on there now. Skeletons are coming out the closet. A lot of these people were codependent. They needed your energy. They needed other people's energy. They need other people. Again, you're getting rid of toxic family members, toxic people, toxic situations. And a lot of it was him, a divine masculine or a female in masculine energy. Because Aquarius, we are a masculine energy. We're a masculine sign. Okay? You were not getting true intimacy where it was a true connection. You were not getting that in the end. Okay? Relationship over. It's over. But again, they wanted, to reconcile. But some of them are still stuck in the past. They're still stuck in their past. They got childhood issues, mommy issues, trauma, childhood trauma that they didn't heal. I saw a water sign, and there was a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Things that you couldn't see. But again, your intuition, your spirit team was nudging you. Oh, they don't want to show you? You don't want to listen to that gut feeling? Well, bottom of the sign, water sign. A lot of us dealt with them wishy-washy water signs, okay? For somebody that had it in their chart, all right? They might have wanted you to get arrested. Somebody might be getting arrested on their end, but again, it wasn't happening for you. Some of them were catfishing you, or you could have felt like you were catfish, all right? They wanted to kick you out, Aquarius, but some of you guys left. Like, you ain't kicking not a damn person out anymore. Come on, spirit. Saw organic growth. Yeah, now we're guarded. We were dealing with people that were non-committal. Friends, family, husbands, boyfriends. They were non-committal. But now they want to know why we're guarded. We're guarded now. We got, the eye on the prize. We're protecting ourselves. We're protecting our energy and our heart. Some of us were dealing with a copycat, people that wanted our gifts. You can't get them gifts. You don't have them. You have your own shit. Heal first. Now, guess what? They're submerged in their emotions. just like water signs do. If someone has deep feelings for you, but again, they try to keep it concealed. That's that King of Cups energy. They try to keep it concealed. Oh, some of you guys, it was a puppy love crush. They said, oh, it's just puppy love crush. Oh, it's just a little crush. It ain't gonna go nowhere. But now they're realizing that they messed up a good thing. Attraction here, okay? They're trapped in their mind. But all this has happened because they were too stubborn to change. They were too stubborn in their own wicked ways to do the work, dealing with lust, dealing with low vibrational energy. They were so too stubborn to do the work, to toil labor on themselves, or to go out and work for it. Instead, they want to go steal it from somebody else, right? Any more, Spirit? Now they're trying to get into a new line of study, studying the occult or religion. But yeah, I got the same cards in the pre-shovel. Addictions. Someone has a lot of addictions. That's the devil card. And there is going to be a surprise, okay? There is going to be a surprise around Christmas time. Again, a lot of us was in cycles of people playing with our minds, just playing games with us. But now Spirit said that is over. It's over. It's over, Rover, because now the hidden truth has been exposed about these karmishas, okay? But they don't want to tell people that they're having romantic thoughts about you, desires about you. They like kinky sex and all that crazy shit. But yeah, all that low vibrational stuff. It's fine if you truly, with somebody, if you're married, but not if you got somebody, friends with benefits, where they do that at? Go get a hooker. All right. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Let me get ready for Pisces. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I want to thank you guys again. And remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. Bye, guys.